Hey guys, this is Gerry, yours point for Kids First, and today we're reviewing the absolute classic Beauty and the Beast. This absolutely phenomenal film for multiple reasons. The first one being absolutely beautiful animation. It is way ahead of its time, but also it has spectacular story, very entertaining songs, and wonderful humor. The adventure starts when Belle, a young girl in a village, sadly has to live in a castle for the rest of her life. Some backstory here is that her father actually got captured by a monster in that castle, and the only way that he would let him go, the father, is that she had to live with the monster for the rest of her life. Well, there's a little bit of a twist. Her and the monster actually start becoming friends and maybe even a little closer. This isn't your, average monster that's just a giant beast. He's actually a prince under a spell. The only way to break that spell is for him to fall in love with somebody and that person fall in love with him, and then he'll become a normal human prince again. If you want to find out what happens, you gotta watch the film. Now, my favorite scene would probably be when she's about to have her first meal. What I absolutely love about the scene is that the servers in this castle are all inanimate objects. There's candles, there's teapots, there's wardrobes, there's shovels, there's a whole bunch of different things, and they're all her servers, and they do this huge musical number of singing the song Be My Guest, which of course is a classic, and I absolutely love every bit of it. It is just so entertaining. There's so many things going on. It was hilarious and definitely one of the best moments in the whole film. I talked about the animation in the beginning of how spectacular it was, and the reason it is so absolutely amazing, breathtaking, is because although it is hand-drawn like many of the other Disney princess films, it looks very much like modern animation, computer animation that we use today for animated films, which is absolutely phenomenal to think that people are actually able to hand draw the skill that computers use today. And it takes a lot of skill to be able to do that. They achieve that perfectly in the film. Now, not all the film is like that. There's only a few scenes where they kind of use that style, but still, the quality in general is really great and looked modern. It didn't look grainy at all. It didn't look at all like it was hand-drawn. If you didn't know it was hand-drawn, you wouldn't even think twice that it was hand-drawn. And another great feature about this film is the voice acting. Voice acting, absolutely phenomenal. Whole cast did absolutely spectacular if they're playing giant monsters, or they're playing an older man, or if they're playing a girl, or anything. They all did wonderful, and this is also slightly harder because not only do they have to be great voice actors, they also have to be stupendous singers too, since this does have a lot of songs. Speaking of songs, the songs were absolutely hilarious. I love them so much. What I really loved about them is not only were they great in quality in terms of the people singing them, but the beat was good. They were really connected to the actual film and the story, and also they were hilarious and very entertaining. Many of the songs, like Be My Guest, for example, really are classics now, and I can understand why they're really catchy, and I enjoyed them greatly, and they are still stuck in my head now, which means that they are very good quality songs. This DVD is the 25th anniversary edition, so they have a whole bunch of wonderful special features for us, and I love them so much. There are things like 25 facts, and there are some stories about how Walt Disney really wanted to do this idea, but sadly he did not have the time to do it. And also they told the viewer that this was a very simple story at first. Mainly the story at first was the Beast and Belle kind of sit down every night after night after night. It's a very simple plot, and they made it into a big, extravagant, intense, and romantic story that everybody knows because it's a classic and timeless tale now, which is amazing to think that they completely converted the plot into that. Is stupendous. But the best part of the special features is definitely their little glimpse and sneak at the 2017 version of Beauty and Beast, which looks so amazing, and I'm so excited for it. It comes out in March of 2017, and it's gonna be the same story, Beauty and the Beast, but like Cinderella in the Jungle Book, it will have the beautiful CGI that we know today and love, and it'll be a live action. So it's going to be very exciting, and judging from the special features, they had things like the cast reading lines, or the sets, or some of the special effects, or the costume design, and it all looks exciting and really got me hyped up for the film. And I definitely recommend, if you do get this DVD, check out the special features, because there is some really cool stuff there. This movie is definitely meant for kids, although there's some more intense and dramatic and maybe even violent scenes. There really isn't that much parents should worry about, so I give an age rating of 5 to 18. Younger kids may find it a little bit too intense, or maybe a little scared of the monster, but otherwise I think they should be fine. I definitely give this film 5 out of 5 stars for so many reasons. The animation, the voiceover quality, the songs, the story, everything about this film is just perfect, and that makes it truly classic. And in my opinion, it's definitely one of the best, if not the best, Disney films ever released because of just how perfect it is and how ahead of its time it is, too. If you'd like to check out this film, it's on DVD in stores near you, and I definitely recommend you check it out because, again, this is a classic movie that everybody loves. I absolutely love, and I definitely recommend it. I'm Gerry, or is the point for kids first. Bye!